So I have taken this object, this is one of the toy basically, and I have clicked a picture of this and will try to draw. Hello and welcome back. Today is day 5 and so if you are new to this channel, we are actually doing 30 days drawing challenge, and I am basically trying to restart my drawing journey. So I am in day 5 today. So I have taken this object, this is one of the toy basically, and I have clicked a picture of this and will try to draw this and see how it goes. So let's get started. And once I draw it, I will also focus on from where the light is coming. So I have taken a picture of it, and you can see the light is coming from on the right hand side from the top. So that's why the shadows are a little forward. So we'll see how the drawing goes for this. So before I start drawing, let me first draw the boundary. It is like how much should be the width and how much should be the height or length of it. I'm just thinking I'll just and there is no measurement as such. I'm just based on the image what I have in front of me, I'm just based on that creating a boundary, that this is going to be my area where I will be playing with all my drawing. To start with it, so I'm just looking at the image, and looks like we need a rectangle. Let's start with the bottom area first, and in the bottom area it is a 3D rectangle. So let's try to draw that. Drawing की सबसे अच्छी बात ये है कि you have eraser, so you can erase it anytime if it is not going perfect. So in case अगर ये lines गलत हो जाती हैं या straight नहीं हैं, तो anytime you can go ahead and use your eraser to erase it. So the idea is basically to draw it, but don't be scared if the lines are not coming very straight. It will come with the practice only. And after that I have drawn 2 circles which is for wheels. And if you look at even at the top also, it is more like if I create a rectangle, the vertical rectangle, then 2 can be fit into it. So यहाँ पे अभी मैं सबसे पहले rectangle ही बना रही हूँ, and in that I will try to draw 2. Let's see. एक और चीज़ जो मैंने यहाँ पे लर्न किया है या जो मैं भी सीख रही हूँ वो ये कि एक बार आप बॉक्स ड्रॉ कर लेते हो, मतलब एक बॉक्स टाइप का अगर आप ड्रॉ कर लेते हो तो आपको पता चल जाता है कि कितना बड़ा साइज़ में ड्राइंग बनेगी, या कहाँ पे कितना स्पेस देना है, कहाँ पे कितना कर्व रहेगा, वो सारी चीज़ें आप थोड़ा एक आइडिया लगा सकते हो. सो इट्स ऑलवेज गुड दैट try to identify what type of shape will be the outer shape of it, and then try to just create the shapes in it. सो अभी यहाँ पे हमारी आउटलाइन तैयार हो गई है. अब जितनी भी एक्स्ट्रा लाइन्स है, लेट्स गो अहेड एंड इरेज दोज एंड देन डार्कन द आउटलाइंस, सो दैट हमारी आउटलाइंस क्लियर रहेंगी, एंड देन वी विल डू द शेडिंग ऑन टॉप ऑफ इट. Let's give a base shade of a very light shade, which will be with the 2B pencil, and this I will do on the whole drawing first, and then further, based on the, by understanding the light and dark, I will use the higher grade pencils to do the shading. Now let's use a brush. This is a simple, paint brush which I'm using to smoothen the shading, just to ensure that the whole, shading is smooth. And this time now I'm using the 8B pencil. This pencil is not sharp because whenever I was sharpening this pencil, Apsara 8B pencil, its lead were breaking every now and then, and I think I believe it is a common case for most of the pencils where the higher grades are, because it's very very soft, so generally when you sharpen it, it will break very easily. I need to figure out a different way of sharpening such higher grade pencils such as 6B, 8B and 10B, because right now I'm facing that challenge. In case any one of you knows how to sharp the higher grade pencil so that its lead is not does not break, it will be really helpful for me. Please do mention in the comment box. It will be after 2 layers of shading with the graphite pencil, it is not still very dark, so now I'm using the charcoal pencil to give it a darker look, because if you look at the image, it is more dark. So to give the same resemblance, I'm using the charcoal pencil now. I did a mistake over here, and I want every one of you to know so that you do not do the same mistake. I was trying to do another layer of shading on top of the graphite shading, and what I realized that charcoal does not work on top of the graphite. So I searched for it, and then I got to know that it does not work. So what I have done now is I have removed all the graphite shading, and then on top of it I'm doing the charcoal shading so that it will give me a darker look. So for the wheel, I am using the graphite pencil, and I am very lightly shading it because it is basically a wooden texture. So I am trying to give the wooden texture look. Let's see how it goes. So for shadow also, I am going to use the graphite pencil. I will first shade the front of this rectangle, and then further I will shade the shadows. Now here I'm using the blending stump to provide a softer corner and a little bit of edges. So you can just run it the blending stump on the corners so that it will give you a little smooth corners. For the front wheels also, I'm using the graphite pencil, and this time this is a Faber-Castell graphite pencil 2B that I'm using. I'll lightly shade this, and then I'll use the blending stump to provide a smoother look. Here is the final look of the drawing. If you have liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.